Well, I wonder if we're on the air. Are we on the air? I don't know if I'm on the air. Are we on the air? I can't hear myself. Oh, yeah, I guess we are. Okay, so I'm setting this up now. This is really going to be short because I was right in the middle of working on another video when I got this alert, and I had to drop everything I was doing and make a phone call because somebody's trying to rack up a bunch of charges on my credit card all over Europe. Let's just take a listen here and see how things went. Got a call from the bank today telling me that someone had tried to use my Visa card to make some transactions. So I'm calling in to see what's going on. Let's take a listen.
A transaction in the amount of $84.56 at www.stylefile, a clothing store, was attempted in Maineschaft, Germany, on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $22.98 at Pizza Hut franchise, a fast food restaurant, was attempted in the United Kingdom on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $330.00 at TikTok Shop, an advertising company or agency, was attempted in China on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of less than $1 at Legit App, a computer software store, was attempted in +852247811418, Hong Kong, on or around Wednesday, May 24th.
Yeah, right.
To recognize these transactions, press 1. To hear transaction details again, press 2. If you still don't recognize one or more of these transactions, press 3. Thank you. Please hold while we transfer you to the next available fraud specialist.
Oh, okay.
All may be monitored and recorded for security purposes.
I'm recording this for security purposes. Got a call from the bank today telling me that someone had tried to use my Visa card to make some transactions. So I'm calling in to see what's going on. Let's take a listen.
A transaction in the amount of $84.56 at www.stylefile, a clothing store, was attempted in Maineschaft, Germany, on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $22.98 at Pizza Hut franchise, a fast food restaurant, was attempted in the United Kingdom on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $330.00 at TikTok Shop, an advertising company or agency, was attempted in China on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of less than $1 at Legit App, a computer software store, was attempted in +852247811418, Hong Kong, on or around Wednesday, May 24th.
Yeah, right.
To recognize these transactions, press 1. To hear transaction details again, press 2. If you still don't recognize one or more of these transactions, press 3. Thank you. Please hold while we transfer you to the next available fraud specialist.
Oh, okay.
All may be monitored and recorded for security purposes.
I'm recording this for security purposes too.
Please hold while your call is being transferred to the next available representative. We have recently begun experiencing long hold times, so please be patient.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I guess this credit card is now toast.
My name is Angel. May I please have your name? A Pizza Hut.
No.
$22.98.
Nope.
And $0 to legit APP. So
Nope.
all of those are fraudulent.
Every one of those is
When was the
fraudulent.
last time you used your card?
Sorry?
When was the last time you used your card?
We'd been a couple of weeks back, probably a month ago, at a gas station in Point Roberts, Washington. It was around 50
Thank
bucks,
you.
something like that. That's the only time. This particular card that I have, I only use for one thing, and that's purchasing gas. And it's always at the same gas station, the Can-Am gas station in Point Roberts, Washington. That's the only thing I use this card for, and the only reason I really have it is because you don't charge an extra fee like the other cards do. And I don't use it for anything else. So any charges other than a gas station are fraudulent. I don't use it for any online transactions or anything else.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and understood. Well, I do apologize. Your card may have been compromised. To protect you, the card will be closed.
Yes.
I would need to verify some additional information to complete the process.
Wonderful. So now I have to call customer service, and I've got the fraud number as well, in case the charges come through. Now I got to call customer service and dispute any of these stupid transactions that somebody's tried to make. Out of the 4, 3 of them were declined, but the first one triggered a fraud alert. So we phone them. Well, the scammers didn't get away with it this time. I caught them as soon as they tried. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you for calling Home Trust Visa.
Got a call from the bank today telling me that someone had tried to use my Visa card to make some transactions. So I'm calling in to see what's going on. Let's take a listen.
A transaction in the amount of $84.56 at www.stylefile, a clothing store, was attempted in Manischaft, Germany, on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $22.98 at Pizza Hut franchise, a fast food restaurant, was attempted in the United Kingdom on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of $330.00 at TikTok Shop, an advertising company or agency, was attempted in China on or around Wednesday, May 24th. A transaction in the amount of less than $1 at Legit App, a computer software store, was attempted in +852247811418, Hong Kong, on or around Wednesday, May 24th.
Yeah, right.
To recognize these transactions, press 1. To hear transaction details again, press 2. If you still don't recognize one or more of these transactions, press 3. Thank you. Please hold while we transfer you to the next available fraud specialist.
Oh,
All may be
okay.
monitored and recorded for security purposes.
I'm recording this for security purposes too.
Please hold while your call is being transferred to the next available representative. We have recently begun experiencing long hold times, so please be patient.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I guess this credit card is now toast.
My name is Angel. May I please have your name? A Pizza Hut.
No.
$22.98.
Nope.
And $0 to legit APP. So
nope.
All of those are fraudulent.
Every one of those is fraudulent.
When was the last time you used your card?
Sorry?
When was the last time you used your card?
We've been a couple of weeks back, probably a month ago, at a gas station in Point Roberts, Washington. It was around $50, something like that. That's the only time. This particular card that I have, I only use for one thing. So I guess I don't need to finish running that because you guys have probably already heard it. Anyway, what it boils down to is I got a text message on my phone earlier today that said, fraud alert. An attempt has been made on your card to make this purchase. Press 1 if you made this transaction, or press 2 if you did not. So I pressed 2. So then I, of course, get a case number issued to me. And I also got an email at the same time, basically with the same information. They sent me an email to my email address, and they sent a text message to my phone number on file. So I would have seen it if I checked my email or get the text. So I get the case number and I phone up, and that's what it spit out was 4 transactions all over Europe and Asia were being attempted, and they were all shut down because the person attempting to make the transaction didn't have all the information that they were required. So what they told me was they figured it, my card got scammed or skimmed somewhere. First of all, they asked me where my card is. Well, it's in my hand. I didn't lose it. It's in my hand here. But then they asked me if I had authorized anyone to use it. No. And asked me where I used it, where I remember using it last. Well, I've only used this at 1 or 2 places in the last couple of years. And that was it. They canceled it and will send me a new one. And this is the type of shit that goes on out there with all the scammers. And what the customer service agent was telling me was that what happens a lot of times is it happens at automated gas stations where there's no attendant, where you just put your card into the pump, because a criminal will come along and they will slip a skimming device into the pump itself, either into the slot where you put the card, or they will actually put it right over top of the machine, which I don't recall anything looking out of place on the actual pump itself. Or they could compromise their point of sale system, where they get a virus on their POS system and then all their transactions are intercepted, which is a likely scenario. Anyway, what she was telling me is that a lot of times they'll do this and they will compromise the cards and they will keep the numbers for a year, sometimes even more. And then just before the card comes up for expiry, this one would expire in, when was it due to expire? 08/23. So we're at 05 now. So within 3 months of the expiry date of this card, that's when they start doing it, because they figure people will have forgotten about it. And since a lot of times people use their cards for all kinds of, tap purchases and all kinds of other things, a lot of times people are getting hundreds of transactions on their card a month. So a couple slipped in there, generally might not be noticed. But in this case, since I don't use this for anything, I would notice any activity, which I didn't have to because they caught it before it even showed up. So anyway, I just figured I would record this while this was going on, and we'll be working on another video. So I'll tell you what's coming up next, because I'm just going to start working on this now. It won't be a live stream; it'll be a regular video. I'm doing some tape recoveries. I got a 8mm tape that was physically damaged by the camera that made the recording, where the tape got folded in half when it went over the pinch roller in capstan. And the damaged tape, of course, having an edge folded into it, makes the tape a lot thicker, so the take-up spool fills up real quick. Like 10 minutes of tape fills the entire reel, and then it jams. So the process to fix this, I'll be showing you how to do it. But basically, we have to splice it onto an empty reel and rewind it and straighten it and try to get a recovery off of it. And it's all the fun stuff. But that's what's going to be coming up next. As soon as I finish this live stream, I'm going to start working on that, and that'll be up shortly. And then I've got some more stuff I'll be working in the shop, and I'm trying to get this tape order taken care of. I've been working on it for the last couple of days, so I'm just trying to get this one out of the way here to free up some workspace. Anyway, I'm going to close down the broadcast now because there's nothing more to see here. I just figured I'd throw this little transaction over the phone. Yeah, I know my phone keypad probably could be cleaned. It's been here for 10 years. I haven't washed it. It's my office phone. Anyway, we're going to end this one now. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Yeah, I'm just reading some of your comments there, so haven't ended just yet. Yeah, Kurt, yeah, I see your comment here. Yeah, well, I don't do social media sites either, right? Other than YouTube. This is it. I'm not on WhatsApp. I'm not on Facebook, right? And I don't do any online shopping. So anytime something comes up, shows as online, it's going to be fraud. In fact, the only time I buy anything, I buy something off Amazon, and I have a specific credit card from Amazon that is only used for Amazon transactions. So I'll see them in a split second if anything happens. I will spot it. But I don't do anything else on social media either. You can't find anything on me because there's nothing there. I know that there's at least I think there's 3 Facebook accounts with my name on it, and they're not mine. Someone just created a Facebook account, put my name on it, and put my picture on it, and they're going around there trying to make friends with people, trying to make friends with my friends. I have one active account, but there's 2 of them that are not active, and I'm not active on it. I don't make posts, right? So if something looks like a post from me, it didn't come from me because I don't post anything. But there's a few of them out there that someone's made accounts under my name, and they're using different pictures of me that they've gotten off the channel here or whatever. That was interesting, to say the least, when I found that out. But I'm not active on social media. Ironing damaged tapes? No need to iron it. You'll see. When I put the video together, you'll see what I did to get this going. But it's working out quite nice. I'm just transferring the tape now. I'm transferring the second half of the tape. I had to cut it. I had to cut the tape in 2 and basically splice it into 2 separate shells, so that I could get the tape to lie flat and go through the machine. But the alternative was, sorry, your tape's trashed. 2 hours of your memories are no good. That wouldn't have gone over very well. I'm watching their tape now as I transfer it, and they're driving on the wrong side of the road. So obviously it was a vacation to the UK. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the warning, exactly. And yeah, that's what I do. I have cards that I only use for certain things, right? This one that was compromised, the only thing I ever use it for was take the wife's card down, and the Harley when it's on the road. I go down to Washington and buy cheap gas, and this particular one doesn't charge an extra fee for U.S. or foreign transactions. Most credit cards charge you like an extra 2% in addition to the exchange rate. This particular one doesn't charge an exchange rate, so I have it specifically for U.S. transactions, which is, in this case, is only gas. That's the only thing I use it for. Or if I'm traveling, if I go to the States and I'm booking a hotel or something, I'll put it on this card just because it's of the no fee for the conversion. But other than that, yeah, I have a couple different ones that I use for different things. So if a transaction shows up that I don't recognize, I'll spot it. Anyway, let me get editing here, and I'll get this tape repair thing up pretty quick here. Gotta shut the broadcast down now.